All right, we're back on the couch. It's not where you put a bowl of mac and cheese, unless you're binging Netflix and crying about Grey's Anatomy. But you know, you can put mac and cheese wherever you want, especially when it's a TV dinner, because that's what God intended. Hi everybody, what's going on? Welcome to this crazy corner of the internet where bowls of mac and cheese get left on the counter and abandoned by people who use plastic spoons. I hate potlucks. I'm just interrupting your Monday evening, or whatever day it is now, because honestly, I don't know what time it is. I'm interrupting your evening, morning, afternoon, middle of the night, wherever you exist in the timeline. Here I am. I'm coming in here with actually a slightly serious topic, which is really, really scary. It's scary for me because I'm not meant to be serious. I mean, I'm a giant animal that looks like I'm cosplaying a highlighter from Office Max. So for me to talk about anything serious is scary. As many of you know, the lovely land of YouTube is slowly becoming a desolate wasteland. So there was something that happened recently in YouTube where they announced changes to their terms of service. I don't have any tea. Lipton is not here. Tivana couldn't make it to the party. Tazo is stuck on the highway somewhere. YouTube announced a change to their terms of service recently where they said if your channel is deemed by YouTube's sole discretion to not be commercially viable, then they are allowed to terminate your account, basically. The intentions of that sound amazing because, you know, you could say, all right, well, you know, there are like neo-Nazis and KKK members. Theoretically, this new term is like, all right, we're gonna find all these like hateful videos and this offensive shit and take it down. And obviously, everybody has a different opinion of what offensive means, but in theory, something that is universally offensive might actually get removed from the platform. That could have some negative impacts too, like, you know, maybe you're like a channel that talks about like historical accounts of events or something like that, or you're just doing an analysis of something, where it's not meant to like actually hate on people, but you're just like talking about something and starting a dialogue or whatever. This is super hairy, and I haven't even like scratched the surface. Starting on December 10th of this year, I want to say. The reason it's so scary to a lot of people is because they didn't really specify in the term like what not commercially viable means, you know what I mean? I, for example, dress up as a giant animal on the internet for fun. I know that I'm niche. Like, I'm not a nail channel, I don't have 20 million subscribers, I'm not doing science experiments, I'm not the slow-mo guys, I'm not Markiplier, I'm not PewDiePie. It's not to like throw shade at anybody or any of you guys because I love your support and I'm really glad you're here. You give me an opportunity to have a crazy outlet on the internet and I'm super grateful for you. I'm not somebody who's making this platform money necessarily. It truly lies in the fact that, you know, I don't have millions of subscribers, that I don't get millions of views on my videos, and the content that I produce, I'm not really into clickbait. I think that to use it sometimes is funny. I don't generate a lot of traffic on YouTube by myself, is what I'm really trying to say. And I know some of you will be like, you know, I have 100 subscribers, what are you talking about? Or, you know, I have 5,000 subscribers, what are you talking about? Like, of course you generate traffic. I hear what you're saying, I totally get it, I agree with you, but in the grand scheme of things, most people who are watching this video don't have millions of subscribers and don't get talked about in the news. They don't produce trending content, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the people, those are the big players on YouTube that are generating money for this platform. So when I think of a term of service that says, okay, so your account's not commercially viable, that means YouTube can terminate it. That could also be interpreted to mean, I'm not making you money, so now you're gonna terminate my account. You know what I mean? Like, commercially viable, that's so vague and broad, and in a legal document, it's kind of scary. Like, there is no context or definition to what that means. It kind of makes YouTube so much more exclusive because if those words are used to the fullest extent of their definitions, all you're going to see on YouTube is only the most popular content that actually makes money. And if you didn't start making YouTube videos 10 years ago, well, forget it now. You know what I mean? Like, you have to go viral yesterday to make money. Anybody who knows me online, who's been following me for any length of time, you know that I am extremely passionate about making videos and editing videos and creating silliness and really an escape for all of you who need to break away from, you know, presidential shenanigans and political craziness and, you know, murders in the news and gays getting killed overseas and, you know, neo-Nazis and like all this crazy stuff that's happening right now. You know, I'm a human being too. Like, underneath all of this plastic and colors and smiles and eyes that never blink, I'm a human being too. I get scared about shit. Like, I'm in a position where I can create an escape from everyday life and make some people laugh, and even better, you guys actually appreciate that, which makes me feel better. So there's this back and forth of positivity that's happening. You're making that possible for me, and I'm making that possible for you, and I love every minute of it. The fact that a platform that hosts a hobby that I'm super passionate about is really turning its back on its smaller channels or less popular creators in this way, it's really scary. I hope I'm overreacting. I really want to just say, like, okay, I'm totally overreacting. You know, they didn't really say what they were talking about. They didn't specify what they were talking about. They just kind of left it loose and said, well, hey, if you're bad for business, then you're gone. But what does that really mean? Most, if not all, of the entire furry community online could be terminated from YouTube because we're niche and not commercially viable. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of scary to think about. I have a couple requests. Firstly, this is directly to YouTube, and I really, really, really hope you're seeing this. I want you to take the time to reach out to your viewers and your creators and just tell us what you meant. Please give us a statement that tells us what commercially viable means, and I think a lot of people will feel better about it. The next request I have goes to my fellow furry YouTubers. Please stay strong, please keep making videos, do not give up, let's stay true to our community, and we'll get through this. It's kind of gray and shadowy and scary right now, but we're gonna get the information we need and we will figure this out. To my subscribers, my third request is let me know what other video platforms you use. I don't want to cut my channel, I don't want my channel to die, but in the event that I do have to jump ship, just let me know. Any suggestions you have for other platforms I can check out would be really, really amazing. Last request goes to everybody. I'm also a fan of being nice to each other, being kind to each other. We are all one human race, and we can do anything we want if we just put light and love into the universe. So let's discuss this in the comments. Just be kind to each other. Anybody who has sources or articles or links, let's get that conversation going because that would help everybody out. Last thing I want to mention is holiday card commissions are still open from Speedy and I. Woo! So if you have not yet ordered a holiday card, the link to that video is in the description of this video. Please check it out if you are interested. Cards are super cheap. They're only $2 US, and they feature a picture of Speedy and I and a handwritten message from this crazy mac and cheese fox. Woo! That's all I got, but I love every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support over almost 6 years of doing this. This is a super fun hobby and I want to keep doing it for you guys. So I will keep you posted as I learn things. Any suggestions you have for other video platforms that I can check out would help me out a lot. So thank you in advance. Love you so, so much. And we're gonna get through this, okay? I promise. This is not the last you've seen of an Office Max highlighter. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video somewhere on the internet. Bye!